she played with fire, and now she got burned. This isn't going to end well for you, Blake. Sorry.
Spare no expense. We are not going to be intimidated into settling.
To me, this does not help Blake Lively's case at all.
B-list actress Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, are not going to be pleased when they find this out.
Something is brewing in Hollywood, and it's far bigger than anyone expected. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, one of Hollywood's most beloved power couples, are now at the center of a massive legal disaster, one that could destroy everything they've built. And at the heart of it all, Justin Baldoni. The actor-director isn't just fighting back, he's on a mission to expose every single detail in what might become one of the most shocking legal showdowns the industry has ever seen. But what really led to this moment? Why is Justin so determined to take this battle all the way to court? And how did Blake and Ryan find themselves in a situation that could cost them everything? Blake Lively never saw this coming. When she first came forward with allegations against Justin Baldoni, she probably assumed it would be like any other Hollywood scandal, quickly handled, quickly forgotten. But this wasn't just any accusation. This wasn't just about a toxic work environment on the set of It Ends With Us. No, this was bigger, messier, and far more dangerous. Blake publicly accused Justin of harassment, painting a damning picture that threatened to end his career overnight. And for a while, it looked like she had won. Justin was dropped by his talent agency. His name was dragged through the mud. Hollywood insiders whispered that he was done. But then, something unexpected happened. He fought back. Most actors in Justin's position would have taken the easy way out. They would have vanished from the public eye, issued a half-hearted apology, and prayed Hollywood would forgive them. But Justin? He did the exact opposite. Instead of hiding, he stood his ground. Instead of settling, he pushed for a trial. Instead of fading into obscurity, he made it clear that he wasn't just fighting for himself, he was fighting for the truth. But how was he planning to take on two of the biggest names in Hollywood when they had all the money and power? Blake and Ryan thought they had one major advantage: money. Lawsuits like this don't just cost time, they cost millions. And compared to them, Justin's bank account was nowhere near as deep. But what Blake didn't expect was that someone else was watching. A billionaire, someone with the resources to turn the tables completely, decided to step in. Steve Surwitz, a powerful figure with deep pockets and zero fear, threw his full financial backing behind Justin. And just like that, the power dynamic shifted. Blake and Ryan were no longer facing a man with limited resources. They were facing a fully funded, relentless opponent who wasn't going to stop until the truth came out. $400 million. That's not just a lawsuit, that's a career-ending number. That's the kind of financial blow that doesn't just hurt, it destroys. For Blake and Ryan, this isn't just about winning a case, it's about survival. Can they even afford to lose? That's the real question. Hollywood isn't just about acting, it's about business, branding, and influence. These two built a financial empire: investments, sponsorship deals, production companies, but one lawsuit like this could turn it all to dust. Investors are watching closely, waiting to see how this plays out. If they lose, they don't just lose money, they lose trust. And once trust is gone in Hollywood, getting it back is nearly impossible. But it gets worse. Because even before the verdict has been reached, the fallout has already begun. Companies hate bad press, and with every new headline, Blake and Ryan's marketability is plummeting. What happens when brands decide they don't want to be associated with them anymore? What happens when Hollywood decides they're no longer worth the risk? This isn't just about courtrooms and lawyers anymore. It's about the very foundation of their careers collapsing beneath them. For years, Blake Lively was Hollywood's sweetheart. She was seen as elegant, charismatic, untouchable. But now, the illusion is shattering. The refusal to apologize, the reluctance to back down, the arrogance of believing she could destroy Baldoni without consequence, it's all turning the public against her. It started slowly, whispers on social media, questioning her story. But then, the receipts began surfacing. And suddenly, Blake wasn't just the victim, she was the villain. Her once loyal fans are turning on her, calling her out for doubling down instead of making things right. And it's hitting her where it hurts the most: her businesses. Her hair care brand, which she shamelessly pushed throughout her It Ends With Us press tour, is tanking at an alarming rate. Sales are crashing, investors are pulling out, and customers are boycotting. Her cocktail brand, Betty Buzz, is barely staying afloat. And the worst part? She can't stop it. No matter how hard she tries to shift the narrative, the damage is already done. People see through her now. But here's the twist: she could have avoided all of this. One simple apology, one acknowledgement of wrongdoing. But she chose to go to war instead. And now? She's paying the price. Ryan Reynolds built an empire on his wit, humor, and charm. He was Deadpool, the king of sarcasm, the Hollywood golden boy who could do no wrong. But even golden boys have limits, and now Disney has had enough. Word on the street is that Deadpool 3 contains jokes mocking Justin Baldoni, and let's just say Disney executives are not laughing. For a company obsessed with controlling its image, the idea that one of their biggest stars is now involved in a lawsuit that could destroy his reputation is a PR nightmare. And they're making it clear either Ryan tones down his humor or he's out. Yes, you heard that right. Disney is willing to cut him from Deadpool entirely. The franchise that turned him into one of the highest-paid actors in the world? Gone. And the worst part? It's not even up to him anymore. This isn't just about legal battles anymore. This is about Ryan's entire future. Can he survive this storm? Or will Hollywood turn its back on him the way it's already turning on Blake? Justin Baldoni isn't playing games. His legal team has made it clear this isn't just a lawsuit, it's a fight for truth. And they have one goal: to prove beyond any doubt that Blake and Ryan orchestrated this to destroy him. Whispers are circulating about hidden documents, leaked emails, and behind-the-scenes PR strategies that could prove that Blake wasn't as innocent as she claimed. If Justin's team can bring that proof to light, this entire case could flip on its head. And here's where things get even more shocking: the judge agrees. He's already stated that this case is going to trial. No settlements, no mediation, nothing behind closed doors. This will be a public spectacle, and by the time it's over, the truth will be undeniable. At this point, the question isn't whether someone's career will be destroyed, it's whose career will survive. If Justin proves his case, Blake and Ryan could face total Hollywood exile. If he loses, his name will be forever tainted. No matter how this ends, someone is walking away in ruins. Hollywood is a brutal place. One day you're on top of the world, the next, you're erased. And this lawsuit? It's going to rewrite the rules of power in the industry. The court date is approaching. The stakes have never been higher. Hollywood is watching, fans are waiting, and by the end of this case, someone's entire legacy will be destroyed. Who will come out on top? Justin, fighting for his name, or Blake and Ryan desperately trying to hold on to their empire? The truth is coming, and when it does, it will change Hollywood forever. If you want to stay updated on every shocking twist, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because trust me, this story is far from over.